ladies and gentlemen. As we know, bad nutrition has become a real problem in the last century. Obesity is now one of the main causes of death in the world. But why people are suffering or dying because of these problems if there's a lot of information? Also, we are well informed than before. That's the question, and that's why Peruvian government has a new law to be discussed during these days. We are the PR team of the communication department of the government, and Saluddable is a public relations project that aims to concern people about having a healthy diet in order to decrease the obesity levels and also to gain the citizen support to the new law. This program has been divided in 3 steps: strategy, people, and actions.
The Comercio, a well-known newspaper in Peru, said, while chronic child bad nutrition rates have declined, the child anemia remains high, 39%. It's important to think about this. Well, now I'm going to talk about step number 1. You have the power. What will be our audience? Well, mothers who live in populous districts of Lima. These mothers have their children in state schools because they don't have enough resources. These women are less informed about good nutrition child, especially during childhood. As a result, doesn't incorporate healthy food in the daily diet. What are going to be our first and principal objective? To get the 70% of these women assume the importance of a healthy diet for a child. Now we are going to talk about actions. First, performing a fair in the main square of the city, where different nutritionists will guide the audience about healthy eating. Informational brochures and merchandising will be given. Number 2 is going to be assembly for mothers in schools. Mothers are invited to an important assembly instructional about healthy eating, which will take place on Saturday mornings. During the talks, experts will report to the importance of a healthy diet and to recognize the benefits. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Gabriela and I'm going to talk about the second step of this project. As Obama said, children are the future. Why? Because they are going to stay more time than us in this world. Well, I'm going to start this part of the project telling you which are going to be our targets, what are going to be the objectives, and finally, what are going to be the actions that we are going to make. First, the target is children between 2 and 5 years old. How many of you don't have children like that age? I think the majority of us have children, young children. The objective is that make the children could be able to recognize between good food and bad food. The actions we're gonna make some meetings on the schools, having videos, having games, and having songs. We want to catch children's attention. Yeah, one game that we are planning to make is do yourself a lunch box, where young kids have to choose between some kind of foods. Between that, they have to choose which one are good, which one are bad. The kid that makes a better lunch box full of good food is gonna have a big prize. And finally, we have the image of this project. That name is Manzanito. Why Manzanito? Because the apple is kids could recognize easily Manzanito. Eat an apple.
Well, the final step is live healthy. Our target are mothers, students, and other authorities that also have influence in the community. General objective: get the 65% the population approve the work of the state with regard to the law of the promoting healthy for children or teenagers. Later we have actions. We divide our action in 3 phases. 1, nutritional check. In the step 2, we're going to have a monthly check-up of children to detect cases of risk. At this stage, it is expected that mothers have become aware of the importance of good eating habits, accompanied by medical checkup and exercises. In step 2, in the number 2, we have mass media. We are planning appear on TV. In program, for example, in Peru we have Doctor TV. We gonna do monologues and mainstream media coverage during periodic visit to the schools. Finally, we have Sunday breakfast. We will select a group of mothers we have previously trained, which will be in charge of prepare a special breakfast as recommended by nutritionals. In addition, they will discuss their experience with the new diet they carry. This will take place in the schools we work with. Well, thank you.
This is our first step to change bad habits into a better life. As you can see, this program has different points, but just one principal objective: make Peruvian people more conscious about a healthy diet and how it will change their life in a good way. Thank you.